Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-July update. I'll be back doing my weeklies by next month, okay? So, oh gosh, Capricorn, your reading's sort of making me smile, by the way. I've got Capricorn Ascendant, and my first impression looking at your reading is either you or someone else are holding back their feelings here, okay? There's so much love here for you. There's two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This isn't just an emotional new beginning. It's a passionate and loving new beginning here. But someone's holding back feelings. And I don't know if it's you or the other person. Anyhow, I'll try and clarify that if I can. But let's have a look. You've got some beautiful cards here, by the way. What's behind you is the Death card with the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords can be about communication. So some Capricorns might be communicating or receiving communication. It's with the Death card, which I'm actually going to clarify. The Death card is about deeply powerful transformations going on. It's not always about external situations. They tend to be an inner transformation. Some of you might be dealing with Scorpio person, or I'm going to clarify both these cards if you give me a minute. So what is the Death card coming up as? Okay, the High Priestess. This is powerful source energy here, Capricorn. I don't quite know what's going on here. The High Priestess is the Oracle card. It's about receiving messages, being attuned. I think some of you are having some sort of huge epiphany moments, huge receiving divine knowledge, divine blessings, being guided. Because the Death card is a deeply powerful transformational card. It's about leaving behind one identity and moving forward to another one. And I'm looking at all these aces that you've got. Now, my favourite combination, my favourite reading is always the Death card and the Tower card with aces, because it's birthing a new reality. And boy, Capricorn, if you get a good reality. Now, what you most want is the Ten of Wands, which means this period of your life to end. Some of you might feel very karmically burdened. You might be working too hard. Some of you might just be feeling that you've been stuck in a cycle for too long without moving forward. Let me just continue before I go back. Now, what's helping you drop this Ten of Wands is the King of Swords. This could be an Aquarius person or an air sign person, because the Star card is showing up as well. So some Capricorns might be dealing with an Aquarius, male or female. I don't deal with cards that way, even in my personal readings, okay? But the King of Swords has got the power to be a little bit detached. So he's carrying these 10 wands, but he's got a little bit of freedom within him when he's carrying them. But I think some Capricorns are being in a hugely transformative and quite challenging situation, because your challenge is the Sun card, and that showed up in your relationship sector for the month of July. So obviously, if we're feeling like this, we're going to be challenged to feel like this, because sometimes we're just carrying too many loads to feel free, to feel like that free-spirited energy, okay? I think some of you might be dealing with a situation where you don't feel that you're free to move into it, by the way, either because of financial obligations. There's a freedom pulling you, Capricorn, but you don't feel quite able to go there. But the King of Swords and all the air signs, they represent a freedom, because air is about freedom. So I almost want to ask what the advice for you is for these three cards. Yeah. You've been asked to move forward. The Knight of Swords with the Six of Wands is about success and victory. And success and victory is going to come by putting these 10 wands down. I think some of you have been called to take action because your additional guidance card is the Yang card, which is the same as the Ace of Wands, which you got. That's about moving forward. And you can't move forward, Capricorn, if you're not willing to open up. Because at a spiritual and soul level, you're holding back your energy. So this might be because of emotional reasons, or it might be for practical and financial reasons. I have to say, for some of you, this is a relationship reading, and you might be drawn in different directions, okay? Or some of you are in a job you don't want to be in, but you're having to stay in that job because of the Four of Discs. So your security needs are keeping you in this Ten of Wands. But look, you've been asked to bolt, by the way. So when I say bolt, I mean for you who are stuck in a job you don't like, it's time to take action to find a new one. Some of you might be in love with someone, but still in another situation which is stopping you moving forward. I have to say it. But you've been asked to move forward, to communicate. Anyhow, I'm intrigued, Capricorn. I sort of get what's going on here because it's reflecting my ascendant perfectly. In your relationship house, you've got my favourite card, the Ace of Cups. This is divine love. This is a whole new emotional chapter. It's the eye of God. It's a love that cannot be avoided. But boy, Capricorn, are you trying to avoid it? Because look what's going on at a spiritual level. The Four of Discs. Either you or someone that you're involved with is holding back the flow of this relationship. Anyhow, money and work, you've got the Star card. Again, this is Aquarius card. And you've got two Aquarius cards. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius person. Or you've been asked to have faith. Okay? The Star card, I want you to look at something, okay? Because the waters are pouring out. Because the Star card knows to receive and to give is to receive. It's about the flow of feelings, and around our finances, it's about the flow of energy that creates healthy finances. But this is also to have faith. For you that are having struggles financially, have faith. Keep working at the flow, okay? Even if you're tight, give some stuff to a charity shop. Get things flowing, because that's what starts to create the abundance and the flow of finances. Holding back feelings, Capricorn. I want to ask, yeah, because it's with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups brings messages of love, but there's something preventing you because you're gripping your heart, basically. And in my other decks, he's gripping his crown chakras covered up, which means he's not receiving divine guidance. The High Priestess is divine guidance, but something is preventing you. It tends to be fear, okay? Because fear is what prevents all of us from moving forward. You're not alone in that, Capricorn, okay? Now, I'm going to have to clarify your outcome because you got the Strength card, okay? So the Strength card has got so many different meanings. A lot of readers still see it as holding feelings back, and it can come across that way. But the Ace of Wands was clarified with it. This is about courage. Both fire. This is Leo and the Ace of Wands. This is about fire and courage to move forward to a new beginning. I think the central message is some of you, again, it might be a job or life circumstances that are very oppressive, Capricorn, that are keeping you from feeling this freedom, and the need for security is making you stay in a situation you don't want to be in. Okay, or this is a love reading here, and for some of you it is going to be with an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be though. Can be an air sign, or it can be anyone. It doesn't work like that way, the tarot for me anyhow. Okay, but this is about love, it's about grace, it's about faith, all these beautiful, beautiful things that the universe is made of. But there's something restricting this flow. And I do think it's going to be fear of revealing your emotions, or fear about moving forward. But you're being asked to move forward with courage here. So I'm not going to read the Strength card as holding back feelings. I'm going to read the Strength card as you taking action to follow your passion, to follow your destiny. She's got her eye on her North Star, okay? So her North Star is what her soul is pulling her towards. We all have one, every single one of us. And Capricorn, it's almost, I've got a sense for you that I just want you to feel this passion and to walk towards it. Because we're never, ever, ever going to get rid of fear. It's part of the human condition. And it's part of the human condition to want to hold on to our security. But there's a greater force pulling you forward, Capricorn. Some sort of destiny, some sort of beautiful love here, which is very divine, is pulling you forward. And I don't know where you go with this, guys. If you want to contact me directly for a personal reading, it's in the About section. If not, just get that fire. Okay, it's about operating from the heart, because the heart will lead you and guide you if you listen to it, Capricorn. And I so want you to listen to it. Destiny's calling you guys. Okay, loads of love. Bye.